What's going on, guys? It's me, Airliners Fan 2016 here, and today we have some important information for you guys and new information in discussion with the Airliners International 2024 convention in Kansas City. Super excited to talk about this news article for you guys. I just got this today as of this recording, so today is Monday, April 29th. I think this might be going out tomorrow, I think. But other than that, we have some new information in discussion with Airliners International 2024. They just sent me an email, like an email article from, of course, World Airline Historical Society Incorporated. This was posted at 9:12 a.m. So, and yeah, it's on April 29th. So, like, in the last few days of April. And yeah, we got some important stuff for Airliners International 2024 as we're going to be discussing about the tour. So, we're excited to see what the tours are. So, they did release the schedule for the tour. So, we're excited to talk about this. So, here we go. So, I think we're just about like less than 60 days away until Airliners International 2024. Once again, June 26th to 29th is when Airliners International 2024 will be held. So, with that being said, let's just get started. So, as I scroll down, we'll get started. So, as per usual, here is what you'll see at this news article, or just the article itself. 47th year Kansas City, USA, Airliners International 2024, MCI, Kansas City International Airport 2024, the world's largest annual airline historical conference and airline collectible show, and as I mentioned, June 26th to the 29th at the Hilton Kansas City Airport Hotel, and you got their website right there. So, here it is, and now for the email, well, here, we're gonna we're gonna get started with this email. So, as I scroll down, let's get started reading these paragraphs. So it says, and now for the email you've been waiting for. Tour time. It has taken a while to set up, but we know you will... It has taken a while to set up, but we know you will enjoy the tour's plans. So, yeah. I forgot to warn you guys. Like, if ever I mess up, I do apologize, but yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, It has taken a while to set up, but we know you will enjoy the tours planned for this year. You'll find a complete list, times, and price below. Children 16 and under may join any of our tours, but a parent or guardian must escort them. Be sure to check out some photos of the TWA Museum and the TriStar Experience at the end of this email. Tours will be live from bookings through our show registration system on Thursday, May 2, at 5 p.m. EDT in the US. I think that's like, I'm not sure what EDT is. That Eastern time, I'm guessing? But yeah, there it is. That's the time. See the booking instructions below. All tours participants must be registered attendees for Airliners International 2024. And as we scroll down, so yeah, what's this talk? Well, before I get into the other email, so what we're talking about here, so the tours have been the tours have been posted on Airliners International, and you can register them. You must be a registered attendee at Airliners International 2024 in order for you to attend these tours. So, yeah, the booking for the tours for airliners will start on May 2nd at 5 p.m. So, if it's 5 p.m., then because it's Pacific time for me, so it might be different times for me. But yeah, so I'm kind of looking around the clock, because Eastern time is New York, for example. So kind of somewhere around 1, 2, around mid-afternoon in the Pacific coast. So yeah, so that's when the tours will open on May 2, and yeah, all tours. I already mentioned that all tours participants must register for attendees, and for children 16 and under must be escorted by a parent at all times. So just remember that if you bring your kids with you, then you must go with a parent, because yes. Alright, so that's the tours. We're gonna take a look at our tours in a couple of minutes, but we're gonna go through these this email one by one. And as I scroll down, let's move on. Our Hilton hotel bookings have been very strong. Right now, we have limited availability for Thursday and Saturday. We are trying to add availability for Friday night. If you see the unavailable message, try changing the booking dates. we have rooms available at the Best Western Plus Hotel, right next door to the Hilton at the same price. Click this link to book. So I did not mention this on the last update, but they actually decided to like look for another hotel because of like the amount of attendees for Airliners International 2024. Like the attendees was so big that once again there's limited like bookings for Thursday and Saturday. So if there's an unavailable message, then just click the booking dates. So the team decided to go for the Best Western Plus Hotel as an additional hotel for the Airliners International attendees. So you could just click this to look at the link, and then it'll just take you to the Best Western Plus Hotel. So here it is right there. So this is if you run out of room for the Hilton, then you can go to the Best Western Hotel to take a look. So as you can see, there's the location right there, and then you can select your rooms, check in at 3 p.m. and check out at 11 a.m. as per usual. And then you got your various rooms right there. It's like a king bed, one king bed, and you got 2 queen beds right there. Very nice rooms, I'll say. And then as you can see, Airliners International 2024, and the cost for each room is $139, which is not even that bad. So you may cancel your reservation for no charge before 4 p.m. local hotel time on Thursday, June 25, 2024. So if you want to cancel, then yeah, you can just click that and do the things. And yeah, here are your max occupancy, so that'll be 4, and then you have all the stuff right there. So kind of looking around the room, so here's like a room for the king bed right there. Very nice room, I'll say. And then here is the queen bed, 2 queen bed rooms right there. So, and then there's your bathroom, of course. And then yeah, just your loose, and then another loop for the king bed right there. So yeah, once again, if you want to like book at the Best Western Plus Hotel, then you can click on that link and it takes you to this website right there. So that is that. And then moving on to this last paragraph of this email. Come see the Airliners International 2024 MCI table at the ORD show Saturday, May 11th. Details on the show and other upcoming airline shows can be found at the bottom of this email. Regards, Chris, Steve, and Bill, your AI 2024 MCI team. So really nice stuff from this email right there, this whole paragraph right there, and this letter. So I'm really excited to see what they have to offer for the next couple of months as we get into Airliners International 2024. Alright, so next up, here we have our next list of items right here. The barbecue returns. So I did mention this on the previous newsletter. We have planned another Friday night at the Props Barbecue, Friday evening, June 28th this year at the TWA Museum at Kansas City Downtown Airport, MKC. So they did this, I think it was either, because like DFW came first before MCI. So I think it was DFW 2007 and then Kansas, no, it was vice versa. So Kansas City was 2007 and then DFW was 2008. So I think, I'm not sure if I'm correct on the dates. I can actually just like check on the past airliners so I can like know. Here, just give me a few seconds, because like I can search this up and then like know what the international, like Airliners International days, like the years are. So I could just like look at that. Cross Airliners Convention, so I can look at it at the World Airlines Historical Society, and then I could take a look at that. So, alright, so just check. Okay, so 2008 was in Dallas. So 2007 Kansas City International. So that was the 2007 Airliners International that was held in Kansas City. They had a Friday night at the Props Barbecue at the Kansas City Downtown Airport. So Kansas City was first in 2007 and Dallas was next in 2008. So pretty much this year was like 2022 and 2024 was vice versa. So Dallas was last year and then MCI is this year. So they want to like bring back the Friday night at the Props Barbecue for this year after they had theirs back in 2007. So really cool stuff right there. Friday evening on June 28th this year at the TWA Museum at Kansas City Downtown Airport, MKC. The barbecue includes RT bus transports for the Hilton Hotel to MKC, admissions to the admission to the entire TWA museum, catered Kansas City barbecue, Joe's Kansas City, and a cash beer soda bar. The barbecue will be limited to 200 attendees. You do not have to be a registered attendee for this event. The details on the cost and booking are below, or at this link. Weather permitting, Kansas City helicopter tours at MKC, so we got some new additional stuff right there. We'll be We'll be booking scenic flights during the barbecue, so that's awesome right there. You'll make arrangements and payment directly with CKCHT. So let me click on this link right there. So this is gonna pull up the Airliners International, and then yeah, you can see all the information. So this is your registration and all the details, so you can see all that. And then yeah, administration, and then yeah, don't want to go into like further details about this, but you got this right there. And then you got the Kansas City helicopter tour, so you can take a look at that. And then yeah, here's the website. So Kansas City helicopter tours, the best view for Kansas City comes from us. So you can get some nice helicopter tours and get the sightseeing of Kansas City. So yeah, here's their website right there. High rated, most popular, and then yeah, Plaza Tour, Ultimate Tours, and then yeah, you can like go through all this stuff right there. So you can just take a look at this website right there and you can check it out. So tours, helicopters, special flights, and then yeah, you can take a look at all this. And then yeah, if you want to go for the helicopter tours during the Kansas City barbecue, then go for it. And then yeah, so that is the barbecue stuff right there. The Kansas City, the Friday night at the Props barbecue at the TWA Museum. Yeah, it's gonna be very fun right there. Alright, so now we move on. So this is kind of like repetitive stuff, but I do want to like cover this for you guys. To book tours for Airliners 2024 MCI, use this link below. If you're already registered, use this link to claim your existing account and book our tours. Tours will be live at this link Thursday, May 2 at 5 p.m. EDT. So you just click that, and then yeah, you can claim your account and then just do all that stuff. And then if you want to just go for the tours, though I would say like if you're gonna be getting the tours, be there at the tours area exactly at the time, because they will sell out quick. Because last year's tours, I think the Ram tours was sold out in 90 seconds. So if you want to go for the Ram tour, you have to be there at this exact time so you can get your hands on the tours. So you can go for that, and then yeah, just make sure to be there. I might see if I want to try attending a Ram tour for Kansas City if they ever have one. If you need a registered required to book tours, or you wish to join hang on, let me read this. If you need to register required to book tours, or you wish to just book the barbecue, welcome party, or banquet, registration not required, use this link. So you can use this link, and then yeah, you can just like kind of like the same page as like what I showed you previously, but yeah, there it is right there. And then yeah, that's like that. If you want to go for the tours, then you just gotta click this link. And then once again, it'll be live on Thursday, May 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern time, I think. So that's that. As we scroll down a little bit downwards, we got some more and here we go. So we're gonna be talking about the tours. So let's get started with the tours, shall we? So we got the Airliners International 2024 MCI tour descriptions. All tours attendees at age 16 and under require parental guidance or guardian escort. All AI 2024 MCI tour participants are required to be registered attendees of the show. $70 or $150 optional. So $70 is just like the regular 3-day with a booty bag, and then $150 is the banquet. And yeah, expectation for the Friday night at the Props tours are subjected to change, consolidations, and / cancellations. Tour bookings will commence on Thursday, as I mentioned. Yeah, May 2, 2024 at 1700 or 5 p.m. EDT. So we'll get started with the tours. So here we go. So let's get started. So first of all, so we have the TWA Museum at 10 Richards Road. You'll take the bus from the Hilton MCI to the TWA Museum at Kansas City Downtown Airport. You'll enjoy a 2.5-hour guided tour of the museum facilities, including accesses to the museum's Lockheed L-12A Electra aircraft. So that's really cool right there. Exhibits include 3 cockpit familiarization trainers for the 707, L1011 and MD80, a full-size cabin evacuation trainer, multiple classroom training tools, and hundreds of models and artifacts. The tour fees include bus transportation and admission to the TWA Museum. So, as you can see, so here's the cost per person. So it costs $35, and then you got all the various times. So on Wednesday, June 26th, you have the TWA, the first tour, it leaves Hilton at 10 a.m. and it'll return at 1:30 p.m. And then for the second tour, it'll like leave the Hilton Hotel at 12:30, and then it'll arrive at the Hilton at 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock p.m. And then so the tours will be on the 26th, 27th, and the 28th. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So for the third one, it'll leave the Hilton Hotel at 12 p.m. and then it'll return to the TWA at 3:30 p.m. And as for Friday, it'll leave at 10 a.m. and then return at 13. So kind of like the same time frame as like what Wednesday has. So might see if I want to try going for this TWA museum, because I would like to see all the these TWA airplanes and take a look at all their facilities and all that. So that'll be a cool place to go to. So yeah, that's a TWA museum at 10 Witches Road. So I think they have a red TWA MD80 in one of the front gates. And yeah, you have all the airplanes like a 707, L12A Electra, and the MD80. Yeah. Alright, so that's the TWA Museum. Next up, we have the Amelia Earhart History Tour. And here's the description. You'll travel via bus from the Hilton MCI North to hang on, trying to look at the Atchison, if I'm pronouncing that. So Atchison, Kansas, the childhood home for Amelia Earhart. Your first stop will be the Amelia Earhart Hangar Museum, featuring the world's last remaining Lockheed L-10E Electra. After an hour there, you'll travel to the Amelia Earhart Birthplace Museum, the home Amelia Earhart grew up in. In between, you'll have a short stop at the historic 1880 Santa Fe Santa Fe Depot, at the Atchison County Historical Society Museum, the eastern end of the ATSF Railway. Your tour fee includes bus transportation and admissions to both museums. So the cost per person is $85, and it will be from Wednesday and Friday. So the Wednesday tour will leave at 12 p.m. and return at 4 o'clock. And on Friday, June 28th, the bus will leave at 9 a.m. and it will return at 1 o'clock p.m. So that is the Amelia Earhart History Tour right there. So it's just basically gives you all the history of Amelia Earhart, which she is one of the pioneers of aviation back in the 1920s and 1930s. So if you want to attend that tour, then you can learn about the history of Amelia Earhart and all the airplanes I think she flew with, all the planes she flew. And yeah, it features the world's last remaining Lockheed L-10 Electra. So really cool right there. Next up, we have the Jet Midwest, which is not sure what not really familiarized with Jet Midwest, but it should be very cool. So you'll cross I-29 via bus from the Hilton MCI to the facilities of Jet Midwest, located in the historic TWA MCI maintenance base. You'll travel around the aircraft stored at Jet Midwest, visit a few of the aircraft, and if available, witness the breaking up of aircraft. Oh boy, I think I know what this is about. So Jet Midwest is basically, it's kind of like a boneyard type of deal, kind of like a scrap heap area. So yeah, if you're not really familiar with Jet Midwest, yeah, if you get to see an aircraft being broken up, just please close your eyes, because you don't want to witness an airplane being broken up. So this is their website right there. So Jet Midwest, I can search up also stuff on Jet Midwest. So let me just do this so you can see what Jet Midwest looks like. So in some images, that is. So let me just take care of this. Alright, so as I look up at some images. So you can see like, this is kind of like an example of that. You can see all these like airplanes just like, and then you can see this Boeing 747 right there, really cool. And once again, just close your eyes if you see an airplane being broken up, because like I don't think no aviation enthusiast would like to see that. I'm just saying. Here's a Japan Airlines 777 right there, and then you also got China Airlines 747. They have some very nice airplanes they have at that area, so very cool. And then here's another look at the Jet Midwest area. So yeah, those are your images right there of Jet Midwest. Now back to the email right there. So yeah, as I said, you'll travel around the aircraft stored at Jet Midwest, visit a few aircraft, and if available, and hopefully this does not happen, witness the breaking up of an airplane. Oh, I don't want that. I would rather just close my eyes. Children 16 and under require parental or guidance escorts as you are entering a controlled area of the airport. Please observe all TSA rules. No luggage, cameras only, no weapons. That's it. The cost per person is $20, which is I think that's a fair price for Jet Midwest. And then Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays they'll have 3 tours on Wednesdays, 3 tours on Fridays, and then 2 tours on Thursday. So for Wednesday, the bus would leave at 1:15 and then it'll return at 1500. And then the second tour will leave like 15:15 and then return to 1700. Leave Hilton at 17:15 and then 18:45 is the last return for that tour. And then Thursday it'll be 2:15 and then it'll return at 4 o'clock. Leave the Hilton at 4:15 and then it'll return at around 5:45. And then for Friday, it'll leave at 11:15, return at 1 o'clock, 1:15 to 3 o'clock, and then 3:15 and 4:45 right there. So that is the Jet Midwest. If you want to see all the airplanes stored, once again, they have some 747s, 777s, 767s, and probably some older aircraft you can float about. So once again, just hope, like if you ever go there, just hope you don't see an aircraft being broken up, because no aviation enthusiast would like to see that unless you can bear the destruction of an airplane. But yeah, I think many aviation enthusiasts like me does not want to see an aircraft being broken up. But yeah, that's that. So that's Jet Midwest. Perhaps probably the really cool part about the tours is the TriStar experience. So they have an L1011 there, so let's do this. So you'll cross I-29 via bus from the Hilton MCI to the MCI ramp and the TriStar Experience L1011. Built in 1974 for PSA Airlines, otherwise known as the Mother Grinning Bird, November 9010 Tango Echo, served for 3 airlines before becoming an Operation Blessing flying hospital. Flown to MCI in 2017, this L1011 is one of 2 completed and operational L1011s left in the world. Well, technically, I think that this L1011 in particular, may not be flying because I think it's last flown in 2017. There's another L1011 in Mojave, which is the Stargazer, and that is the only surviving and the only operational L1011 in the world. This aircraft is also one of the, I think I never read this. Okay, so here we go. This aircraft is also one of 2 built with lower level air stairs. Weather permitting, you might even experience a startup of one of the RB211 tour durations. You'll be even experiencing a startup of one of the RB211, so that will be very cool. Tour duration will be around 1 hour. Your tour payments is for bus transportation and includes a donation to the TriStar Experience, so that is very nice. Children 16 and under are required parental or guidance escorts as you're entering a controlled area of the airport. And then here are your TSA rules. Cameras only, no weapons, and no luggage. The cost per person is $30, and then it'll be Thursday, Wednesday to Friday schedule. So the first tour will be on Wednesday, June 26th. So the first of tours, 12:30 to 1400, 14:15 to 1600, and then 16:15 to 1800. And then on June 27th, it'll be 13:30, 1500, 15:15, and 1700. And for the 28th, that'll be 10:30, 12 o'clock, 12:15, 1400, 1415, and 1600. So that is the TriStar experience, and if you want to take a look at that website, then you can click on the website and then you can see, okay, these are some kind of other things, but the TriStar experience should be very cool. I did see the image of the TriStar being already ready for Airliners International, so highly likely I might try to attend this tour, because I mean, I've seen an L1011 before, but I have never went inside of an L1011. So if I want to experience an L1011 TriStar, then this is the great opportunity to go to this tour. Once again, it's $30, so be there, be squared. So might try this tour when I go there, so it's gonna be very cool. So that is a TriStar experience. Next up, we have some more tours. This will be the NOAA National Weather Service Aviation Weather Center. Your small group will travel from the Hilton Hotel to the National Weather Service Aviation Weather Center for a 1-hour guidance tour for the AWC Aviation Weather Center. The National NOAA facility focuses specifically on predicting and reporting aviation weather. The tour fees is only for bus transportation and administration. Sorry guys. And the cost right there. Administrative costs. NOAA is providing the tour fees for charge. So that costs $20, and yeah, it'll just have two tours on Wednesday, and it'll have one tour on Thursday and Friday. So for Wednesday, it'll leave at 9:45, return at 11:15. The second one will leave at 13:45, and it'll return at 15:15. And yeah, for Thursday and Friday, it's just one tour. The tour on Thursday, is 13:45, and it'll return at 15:15. And Friday, it'll just leave at 9:45, and it'll return at 11:15. So yeah, that's that. And note, show registration not required for the following event. So here it is, Friday night at the Props Barbecue. So does it say the same thing? Okay, I think it says something a bit different. So let me read this paragraph right here. The Friday night barbecue returns. Bus transportation is provided from the Hilton MCI to the TWA Museum, at 10 Richards Road, Downtown Airport, MKC. You'll enjoy a catered Kansas City barbecue in the original TWA maintenance hangar and a visit to the TWA Museum. A cash water soda beer bar will be available. Weather permitting, Kansas City helicopter tours at MKC will be booking scenic flights during the barbecue. You'll make arrangements and payments directly with KCHT. The first bus will leave at Hilton at 17:30 barbecue, and yeah, so it'll leave at 7:13, so that would be 5:30, and the barbecue will start at 6:30. So okay, I'm just making it. Okay, yeah, 6:30. Your tour fee includes RT bus, barbecue buffet, and TWA museum admission. You can also drive yourself if you wish to visit other parts of downtown Kansas City after the barbecue. Please let us know if you are using your own transportation. Children under 16 require parental guidance and escort. If you wish a If you wish a vegetarian option, please send an email to this information once you have booked the barbecue. The cost per person is $80. Friday, June 28th, barbecue. First bus leaves at 17:30. Barbecue service starts at 18:30. Last bus back departs at 20:30. So that's your Friday night at the Props barbecue. I would also like to attend this event too. So once again, that'll be on Friday, and yeah, 5:30 or around 5:30 is when the bus will leave. So I might try to go for the bus or have some transportation by someone. So who knows? But other than that, that's your Friday night. That's your information of the Friday night at the Props barbecue at the TWA Museum. So those are all your tours right there. Well, this is not really a tour to be exact. So that's that. Now we have some more stuff right there. Except we have this. Kansas City has so many attractions, such as the Nelson Atkins Museum of Arts, the National World War I Museum, Historic Union Station, a Kansas City Royals Cleveland Guardians baseball game, a Kansas City Monarchs minor league baseball game, fly in early and see why we enjoy the heart of America on the world's most liable cities, and we have lots of fantastic barbecue. So instead of like, well, if you want to like see more of Kansas City, then you can also visit these like attractions as well. So that's what this like paragraph is talking about. And then here is all the information of the Hilton Kansas City Hotel. So if you want to like book your room in the Kansas City Hilton Airport Hotel, then you can click on this link and it'll take you to this website right here. Select your room, and then yeah, just hope that there's available rooms, because like yeah, as you can see by this example, sorry, we don't have any rooms available for those dates. So probably the rooms are already taken by just like the amount of attendees at Airliners. So that's how you can really tell just how many people are going to be attending this convention for June. So yeah, features 347 rooms, and yeah, pretty much all of them are already taken. Our $139 room rate includes complimentary breakfast buffet for up to 4 people sharing a room, free parking, and Wi-Fi. That's really like the advantages for the Hilton Hotel. And then you have some other information right here. Kansas City International Airport is served. Yeah, this is like all the information about Kansas City. So I think I may have gone through this, but yeah, it's like the same thing. So all 5 Los Angeles airports, Boston Midway, O'Hare, and all 3 major New York City airports is what this airport serves. 15 plus non-stop destinations, and also include Toronto by 13 airlines. And they raised the price for 3-day registrations tables by 10. And we have been able to lower the cost of the Saturday night banquet only ticket for $89. The full 3-day registration with banquet ticket remains the same at $150. Make sure your plans to come to Kansas City, one of the world's greatest cities, once again, June 26th to the 29th of 2024. And if you want to download and like a printed copy of the poster, then you can take a look at this. You can click on it, download it, and you can display this at your like anywhere. Like you can display this at your airport, your local airport. You can place it in the city. You can also place it like in your neighbors. If you have any neighbors that is into aviation, that is, you can like place it anywhere for as long as people can see it, and yeah, they can attend it. So there it is. That's the poster right there. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't want to like go through all the top. So like here's the start right there, and then that's the bottom of the page right there. So yeah, New Kansas City Airport. So yeah, you can like read all this. You can click on that. World Airline Historical Society, other airline shows. So as you can see, here are all the airline shows. I'll go to each and one of them. So the Chicago Airline Collectible Show will be Saturday, May 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we're kind of like a couple of days away for all the Chicago aviation enthusiasts right there. Next up, we have the first annual LAX Collectible Show on June 1. So that's June 1, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I think one of my friends that I know is going to be going to this collectible show. Next up, we have the Brussels Aviation Collectible Show, which will be Saturday, June 1, that same day, along with the LAX Collectible Show right there. And yeah, it'll be held in the Embassy Suites. I forgot to mention about the Chicago Collectible Show, but it will be held at the Holiday Inn Elk Grove Village. And the Brussels Aviation Collectible Show will be held at this place. I'm not really gonna like try to pronounce it because I'm just gonna botch this real bad. Next up, we have the Manchester Airport Aviation Memorabilia Fair, which will be held on July 27th to the 28th. It will be held at the Concord Hangar, Manchester Airport Runway Visitor Park. And then next up, we have the 2024 Cleveland Airline Collectible Show, which will be Saturday, August 24th, 2024. And that'll be held at the Best Western Plus at Royalton Road. Next up, we have the New York and New York City, New York Area Airline Show, which will be held on Saturday, September 7th, 2024, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, this is also 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for the collectibles, and then opens at 10 a.m. for the Manchester, and then Brussels, 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Forgot to mention all those timelines. So once again, New York and the New York Area Collectible Show will be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It'll be held at the Holiday Inn North at Front Edge Road in Newark, New Jersey. Next up, of course, I might be attending this. That's going to be the San Francisco Airline Memorabilia and Airplane Model Show, which will be held on September 21st, 2024 from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Best Western Grosvenor Plus. So likely I might be attending this if everything goes according to plan. So yeah, if everything goes according to plan, then I'll be attending this one-day show. Either way, from here it's just like a 2-hour drive, so I can attend the show. But yeah, it should be a nice show to attend to, and hopefully I can see any of you, whoever goes here. Next up, we have the 37th annual Atlanta Airline Collectible Show, which will be held on October 5 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Delta Flight Museum. And yeah, you can look at the information all the way right there. Next up, we have the MSP Minneapolis-St. Paul Airline Collectible Show and Get Together, which will be held on October 12th, Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Best Western Plus Hotel in Killebrew Drive in Bloomington, Minnesota. And then we have the Toronto Aviation and Airline Collectible Show, which will be held on October 20th, 2024 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the John Paul II Polish Cultural Center. And then, to pretty much round off this email, you had the Frankfurt Airline Collectible Show and Frankfurt Aviation and Airline Collectible Show, which will be held on Saturday, November 9th, 2024 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it'll be held at the International Aviation Memorabilia Exchange, established at the Frankfurt Exchange Day in 1986. And yeah, all the information right there. So, my apologies everyone, there was actually more information at the very bottom, so when we ended up at the Frankfurt Airline Collectible Show, there was actually more information, so we'll go to that right now. We have the Houston Airline Collectible Show, which has been announced for December 7th of 2024. The time will be the time is to be determined, and it'll be at the Sheraton Hotel North at the Houston IAH Intercontinental Airport on JFK Boulevard. Details are coming soon. And then you have the Amsterdam Aviation Collectibles Fair, or Collectors Fair, which will be held on February 23rd, 2025. So we got our Aviation Collectible Show for 2025. It has been announced. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. in Amsterdam, Netherlands, of course. And this is where the location of the hotel will be. So then we have all the other stuff. Thank you for your continued support for our hobby and WAHS by attending these shows. And here we have some very cool things. We have some pictures. So we now have pictures from one of the Airliners International 2024 team. So here are the pictures of the TWA Museum at 10 Richards Road. So we have a picture of the Spirit of TWA, a 1937 built Lockheed L-12A Electra. And yeah, here's the picture of the aircraft right there, looking absolutely very nice in the TWA hangar. You got many airline issued models at the museum. So you got a 747, an L-1011, and a couple of 747s. Unfortunately, no DC-8 cutaway model. If you get the reference, then you'll probably know what I'm talking about. You got the cabin evacuation trainer, which has been moved to MKC from St. Louis, so it's now located at MKC, the downtown airport in Kansas City. And then you got 3 of the cockpit familiarization trainers. So you got the TWA 707, the TWA L1011 cockpit, and the MD-80 cockpit as well. So really cool to see those pictures right there. And then we also have pictures for the TriStar experience. So here are the pictures right there. One of the 2 L1011s made with this air stairs. So here's a picture of the aircraft with the air stairs, which I think is very cool. That 2 L1011s still has these. And then you have the entrance to the lower level, so you can see all the various lounges right there. And yeah, I think these are bedding something, or maybe an office. Yeah, that's probably an office. And then you have a picture of the lower level lounge, so you can see the lounge, which I think it looks very cool. Then you got the stairs to the upper level, so here is the upper level right there. Transit stairs for the hospital staff, so you can see all the seats right there. And then you can see the interior of the aircraft, looks very nice. And then you got the flying hospital layout right there. So this is the full layout of the L1011 flying hospital. And then at the very bottom, you got the picture of the L1011 itself. So that looks very cool. And overall, the aircraft it's just so majestic. And yeah, you also see these planes. There's a KLM 747, there's an Eastern 777. But pretty much the L1011 is really the star of the show of this picture right here. It looks so majestic. So there's your L1011 right there. And then this is pretty much the end of the newsletter right here. So follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and you can see all their social media links right there. So that is it for this newsletter for you all. So overall, I'm beyond excited to attend these tours. So yeah, all these tours that Airliners has listed for Kansas City, they're very amazing. The Amelia Earhart Museum is a nice tour addition to that tour, the Airlines Convention. And then you also got the TWA Museum, and then the TriStar Experience and Jet Midwest. I think those are also nice additions as well. And the National Weather Service Museum as well, or just like the National Weather Service area facility, whatever you call it. Yeah, it's a facility. It's also a nice addition. So yeah, that is it for this Airliners newsletter for 2024 Kansas City. And I'll also talk about, well, I'm going to talk about this right now, but I'll show you guys what tours I'll be attending. So here are the tours that I'll be attending. So the tours I'll be attending is the TWA Museum at 10 Richards Road. Next up, we have the Jet Midwest. And then my third tour is definitely going to be the TriStar Experience. So I'm really excited to attend the TriStar Experience as well. And overall, I think these are going to be very nice tours. And yeah, you have the Amelia Earhart History Tour as well. And then you also got the NOAA National Weather Service Aviation Weather Center Tour as well. So yeah, those are the 3 tours. Once again, as I repeat myself, the TWA Museum, the Jet Midwest, and the TriStar Experience are going to be the tours that I'm going to be attending to for this year. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, I actually do have a video that's going to be coming up 1 month before the Airliners International Convention, if I'm going to be going or not. So it'll be a video on whether I'll be going or not. I'll give you guys an announcement video 1 month before Airliners International 2024. So make sure to stay tuned for a video on that. And yeah, overall, if I'm going to be going, then you should expect that announcement. But who knows? But we'll just have to wait and see. But for now, just make sure to stay tuned or keep an eye on the video that's coming out on maybe the 25th or the 26th. Once again, that'll be 1 month before Airliners International 2024. So really excited to upload that video for you guys. And before we go, well, before we conclude today's video, I do want to say that Airliners International 2024, or just Airliners in general, now has an Instagram page. So they already posted 2 videos, and I think they also posted stories on like what's going to be happening with the tours. I think I saw the pictures like on the story on Instagram about the tours, the L1011 experience as well. And on that, I'm excited to see what this Instagram page for Airliners International has to offer, and that is their official Instagram page. I'll actually leave the Instagram link in the description below so you can follow them if you have an Instagram. And yeah, you can get some more updates with Instagram as well. So I'm excited to see what that has to offer. And other than that, that's gonna do it for today's video. So to conclude, I am beyond excited to attend those 3 tours, and whether what tour you're gonna be going to, then these tours should be a nice addition or a nice bucket list for the Airliners International Convention. And once again, as I said, the bookings will commence on Thursday, May 2nd, 2024 at 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. So 5 o'clock p.m. or 1700 Eastern Daylight Time. So Eastern Daylight Time, so Eastern, that will be in New York City. In the Midwest region of the United States, that will be 4 p.m. EDT or CDT, Central Daylight Time. And for those people, I'm not sure, I kind of like don't know what time would that be for the Rocky Mountains. But yeah, for your like designated time, that's when the Airliners International 2024 bookings for the tours will commence. And on the Pacific Coast, which is California, of course, Pacific Daylight Time, that'll be 2 o'clock p.m. So make sure to get those tours right away because they're gonna sell out very quick, I tell you that. Get those tours in as soon as they come out, as soon as they are announced. So make sure to attend those tours, and if ever I fall in one of those time frames, the time frames will be determined, well, to be determined. I'm not sure like what time I'll be going to these tours, but most likely if ever I come across you guys, like if one of your tours, the time for your tours falls within my tours, then you can stop by and say hi, and then we can like chat. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this tour, and overall, I'm really excited to attend those tours right there, and I'll provide more information on what tours I'll be attending to and what times I already said the tours, but I'll provide information on what times I'll be attending these tours in the next couple of videos. I'm just super excited to see more newsletters from WAHS in regards to Airliners International 2024. Excuse me, guys. But under that, just super excited for these tours, and yeah, go book them as soon as they're commenced and announced on May 2nd. So that's it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And don't forget to stay tuned for more Airliners International 2024 news coming from me and all these other aviation enthusiasts like JJ, Skippy, and Red River Aviation. So you can also watch their videos, and you can also watch my videos as well. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.